So we got here UPERFECT 1080p 15-inch monitor. I'm going to be unboxing it here for you. Ordered this off of Amazon, and it arrived in this nice plastic packaging. Alright, so got the knife, and I'm going to carefully like that. So they actually have a nice padding inside here, and comes with instructions sealed up here nicely. Magnetic on the back, and if you want, like the other monitors here, these are also UPERFECT monitors. I love my UPERFECT monitors. So those are hanging on a VESA rack, VESA mount, and those are the VESA holes right there for it. And this is a pen hole, so you can prop the monitor up in portrait style, like this one that's mounted over here. So before we set this up, I'm going to look at what's else is in the box. There's a user manual, and in the user manual you can actually read the lettering, believe it or not. It's not huge, but it's not super small where you can't read it. So definitely easy to read. Comes with power adapter for your wall, which is always handy to have, so keep that out. Okay, so now that we have all the debris away, the knife put away, I'm going to show you how to easily use the portable case sleeve as a stand. So basically, you're just going to flip up the monitor like this, and then simply place it right there in the groove, and then it's on its stand. So I'll turn it sideways for you. See, like that. Now you could go up another notch here, kind of get like a laid back view, but I'm just going to use it like that. I'm not working like that. So alright. Okay, so as you can see, we have a pen in the UPERFECT 1080p monitor at the bottom through the pen hole, which props the monitor up in portrait mode. And we have it hooked up on the system as the fourth monitor in portrait mode, so you can see it right here. And we just used the simple plastic pen right there, and as you can see, system is displayed, and we're going across, and oh, whoops, hit change modes back, but here, let's do that again. Let's see, display settings, screen 4, portrait mode flipped. It's kind of flipped with the connectors on the top there. Keep the changes. Now when we go over to the screen, we can use it in portrait mode. So you can see the image here in a different shape and layout than the image on the other screens. So there you have the portrait mode with the UPERFECT 1080p monitor. There it is, folks. The UPERFECT 1080p monitor unboxed. I love it. I think this is going to work great on our next surf trip. Raw surf.
So, this is a 15.6 inch panel. It's not 4K, it's a full HD display. It may not be that big of a deal because most people probably won't need the 4K resolution, I personally like to crank things up to at least 1440p, but that's just me. And I would say that the brightness is okay at 300 nits, but if you go up to the higher end panels, you can get 500 nits. You will also have to pay for this though, probably about $100 on average. The brightness will matter if you're planning on using it outside, otherwise save a little bit of cash and 300 nits should be just fine. Let's briefly run through the key specs. As I mentioned, this is a full HD IPS panel with a refresh rate of 60 Hz. The contrast ratio is 1000 to 1 and it has 300 nits of brightness. Alright guys, let's glance at what's in the box. You have 3 cables. One is the power cable, the USB-C cable, and a full-size HDMI. Here's your little manual and your power brick. And that's pretty much it. And the monitor, of course. Alright guys, let's look at the monitor itself in more detail. So it comes with this nice magnetic cover. You can just take it off right there. It has VESA mounting holes, so you can mount it as a second monitor. And then let's look at the input-output options. So here are your menu buttons, so you can adjust brightness, contrast, etc. And this is a micro USB port right here. On the other side, we have a full-size HDMI port, a display port, and a couple USB-C ports. One of the USB-C ports is used for power, and another one you can use to connect to a computer. It has an audio jack, and then it also has a couple speakers as well. They're not the best, but you know, it's better than nothing. Anyway, here you go. So now let's look at the picture quality on this. Alright guys, so what we're looking at here is a 60 frames per second HDR video. I have my Fire Stick hooked up to it, so let's take a look. As you can see, the colors are pretty bright and nice. The picture is sharp. I have my brightness set to 100%, so this is what you're basically going to get at the max brightness level. So not too bad, not too bad. So, at first glance, nothing really jumps out. The specs are pretty much on par with the others, but if you were to ask me if you should consider it versus the other similar options, I would say yes. The reason is the value you get for the money. I looked at the similar priced models, and this one is priced about $20 to $40 lower. I also suspect that's the reason why it has the most reviews, and by the way, most are close to 5 stars. Now, if you're looking for a top-of-the-line portable monitor, this one is not it. I reviewed the QLED monitor a while back, and that would be my top pick. Thank you guys.
Je serais prêt à faire mon truc. Je sais ce que j'ai à faire. Monsieur Clay, revenez dîner ce soir, ça me ferait plaisir. Alors voilà. Difficile de venir à bout des tâches coriaces? Tu n'as pas encore essayé Ferry et sa capsule Ferrytex. Regarde, c'est une combinaison unique de poudre désincrustante
separates them from potential love.
Can you see what I'm doing?
No, not at all.
You are my perfect match.
Would you like more cake?
No.